Alright guys, this is Smiting Fatty, and I am here doing a Force 5 show match. And I'm casting with my buddy Patrick. Patrick, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Patrick, or John My Fish, and to most of you guys, I am the Force 5 community manager and also one of the co-owners. Today we do have a show match for, well not really for our YouTube channel, I guess you could say. We're going to go ahead and put this up later on, but it is Fate against Titan.Omen, and Fatty, if you're ready, we're going to go ahead and start in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go ahead and jump on board with Shiner here, who is rocking the M8, and we are going to play on Standoff, which is one of my personal favorite maps for hardpoint at least. It's a really fun map to play, especially with the anchor. You got really nice anchor spots, you got really nice lines of sight for everybody. We'll go ahead and start on this middle hardpoint, which is pretty much just going to throw yourself into it and just try your best to get the most points off of it. But really, in reality, you're just trying to set yourself up for that green hardpoint. I'm going to go ahead and jump on board with Vandy, who is inside the hardpoint doing work. He is taking shots. He is jumping left and right, making sure nobody is just going to keep around that corner. He does have his knife out. This is really weird. He's going to go ahead and reload now. Why don't you go ahead and take it away here, Fatty?
Well, yeah, and he did a really good job shooting that van up. He was in a firefight, but the person he was shooting with kind of went behind the bricks, but he did a good job just shooting up the van, knowing that it would explode at some point. What a great play by him, as he does pick up his 4th right here, doing some work, just earned that RCXD, and it does look like Ziggs is already in position, or Astonish is in position, rather, to do the anchor work, and he is going to try to do that with the MSMC, but no, he pushes up. He's going to try to head glitch these barrels. He does get a kill right there. Astonish is still in the back portion of the field by the horses. You can hear them if we go on to him. Doing a great job, Omen is right now.
Yeah, and Astonish is just playing like I said, this vital anchor position, making sure the spawns are held for this Omen squad. So they do get taken out. They do spawn right there. As we do see Vandy just jumping up into this hard point, taking on anybody he sees inside of it. He is inside contesting it so that the Fate squad doesn't go for the points, and he does get that huge kill right there to take off Spastic from that hard point. He does pick up his RC car, which is really weird. He is running RC, a Hellstorm, and a Lightning Strike, as we do see this RC car come into play right now.
Yeah, and he'll be driving this RC car back alley. We'll see if he sees somebody, and he does. Takes out Delusions. What a good play. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the next hill where we see Sterling doing some work. Now, Sterling is rocking that MSMC as well. He does take out Ziggs. Do you think we're going to see a big comeback right here?
Yeah, I honestly believe, I honestly think that Fate from this point on is just going to take over this hill. I think they woke up and I think they realized that they were down by not really a insurmountable lead. They were down by a big enough lead where they didn't recover in time. They would have gotten swept away, like not clean off, but they would have gotten the lead would have gotten big enough for their morale was down. Not their morals, that's bad if your morals are down, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want your morals down. But their morale would have been down, and then in that case they would have been fighting with each other, and the game wouldn't have been as smooth as it could possibly turn out now.
That's right, and Sterling already rotating, but they'll find that Omen has rotated already. Let's jump on board with Dreams, who is by the boxes. No, he does get taken out right there. Spastic still in the hill. Let's go ahead and jump on board with Sterling, who is head glitching right here on these boxes, waiting for his teammates to come so he can try to jump in this hill. Now, this hill, to me, is one of the most important hills, as we do see a kill right there. And it does look like the lead has come back up. Vandy taking out Sterling, but it does look like Fate did break this hill. What a good job by Fate. Like I said, this hill is so hard to break. I believe that you should be rotating to this hill around 30 seconds. This being the hardest hill, most important hill in this map in my mind.
Yeah, and me being a coach of a team and also being a player, I play that anchor position, but you know, this anchor spot, you want to make sure you have a double anchor, so if you get taken on one side, you just spawn back on this other side, like you do see here. They aren't wearing the double anchor now, but a little while ago they were. And like I said, this anchor spot is really crucial. It is kind of easy to set up, and if you do have 2 anchors sitting on the outside, they're going to spawn there anyway. So you have one guy sitting on boxes, one guy sitting on stables, so that way that they do spawn. As you do see Ziggs pick up that huge double kill, quickly taken out by Sterling, who is going to call in his Lightning Strike, I believe. And he's just trying to get people off this next hill, like right now.
Yeah, the hill just did move, and this is one of those hills that you can afford to wait for. It's easy to break this hill, kind of hard to set up, but the important thing to set up on this hill is the next green, the green building spawn. You want to be spawning behind brown or behind this hill. I'm going to go ahead and jump on board with Delusions, who is crouching in the hill or laying down. I mean, the hill is contested, but there's so much smoke. He does take out... Oh, I can't see who it is because the kill feed's EMP'd. That kind of stinks that they EMP it for the codcasters, but hey, that's part of being a codcaster, and that's what I love about codcasting.
Yeah, I mean, personally, everybody hates EMP grenades. I'm pretty sure EMP grenades' parents hate EMP grenades. They're just one of the most annoying things in the world. Just getting EMP'd and not being able to see your heads up this way or your mini map or no, yeah, your heads up this way, but not being able to see anything. And like, especially being an OBJ player getting EMP'd, you're just sitting there yelling at people, just like, hey, call them out, I can't see. Hey, call them out, I can't see. And, honestly, I think it's just one of those mind things. EMP somebody, they're just gonna, it plays a kind of a really weird mind game with them. Like, you can't see them, and which in return is gonna be, they're gonna be screaming at each other to call them out. So you're getting call outs down from one person, but you can't hear call outs from another person. And speaking of call outs, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on board with Ziggs, who is sitting up top in this green hard point, just doing some work with his M8 and this, I believe it's an MSMC combo. He's gonna pre-fire and does pick up Illusions, but he's gonna go back and reload. He does get taken out by Spastic. Spastic does get taken out pretty quick by Dreams, as they do not regain control of that hill, and they're just gonna go ahead and rotate to say screw it. They can have that scrap time. We need all the points we can get on this next hill.
Yeah, and I'm going to jump on board with Delusions as he is also rotating. It looks like he's going to do a fight. Oh, and he gets taken out by somebody up on the hay bales, and that was Ziggs. Omen doing a really good job right here of getting the first rotations into the hill, but they just can't seem to be able to keep the hills. Fate keeps breaking hills fairly easily.
Yep. Yeah, I just burped there, but Fate is Fate is breaking hills really easy. They're working as a team, and as I was told before this match even started, they are not playing, as my English does fail there. They aren't playing with their normal fourth at least. We do see Vanny pick up a huge double kill, but he does get taken out. But people don't think it's that big of a deal not to play with your fourth, but really it has that chemistry that you have 4 people playing together that have been playing together instead of 3 people and that one awkward person that doesn't really like to call out or talk at all. But Spastic is sitting in this hill. He is milking these points, and Fate's having a really slow rotation, as we do see a sentry gun go back up there for this Omen squad. Yeah,
that sentry gun can be the 5th player. It is very far back there. Hopefully they have some not sentry guns, some trophy systems around it to protect it from those EMPs, as we have seen those EMPs come into play. But oh my goodness, Ziggs just got his face melted by Shiner right there. Let's go ahead and jump on board with him, as he does get taken out by Dreams, but he is going to get a fairly favorable spawning by Gas. Let's see what he does as he goes up top green, and he does take out Astonished, but he does in return get taken out. Let's go ahead and jump on board with Demise Dreams, who is going to take one person out, but no, he cannot take out Spastic, who takes him out. Spastic on a 2-kill spree. He's still in the hard point, head glitching this table, and this is a good position to be in. I know whenever I play this, I try to have somebody head glitching that table, and then one person looking boxes. And like you said, the double anchor on this hill is pretty much the only way to go.
Yeah, and back to that sentry gun. I know it's kind of late now, but back to that sentry gun. Mr. James Bradley himself once said that sentry gun does play a really crucial role in BVV Sharp also said that that sentry gun can help. He didn't say the sentry gun can help, but he said it's important and crucial to block spawns, not necessarily in hardpoint, but in like capture the flag where they do spawn up, and that sentry gun is one of those ways to block those spawns. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on board with not Demise. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on board with Vandy, who is on a 2-kill streak, chilling out in this hill with the Scorpion. This Scorpion is also referred to as the warrior gun by most of our tryhards on the game. But in the right hands, the Scorpion does go huge for everybody.
Yeah, we do see Vandy does get taken out there by Spastic with the Lightning Strike. Lightning Strikes do play a big role in hardpoint, especially those open hardpoints. We do see Vandy using that warrior gun to some great effect. I personally can't use it like that. I seem to get killed every time I try to pull it out. Back to the sentry gun, though. we are on the cusp of Gfinity, and in Gfinity they have banned the sentry gun. What do you think of that?
Well, it sounds really weird, but I used to play. Well, when I used to have a team, we scrimmed against Europeans, and one of the European rules were no shotguns, no sentry guns. I think it's no BC3Rs, which is really smart. I would rather see that in American rules than, you know, the stuff we have now with all the stuff going on. As we do see, this game is slipping away very. It actually is. It does slip away. It has slipped away. I can't speak English from Omen. Hopefully they can recover for this next map. We will see you guys in this next map.
Have a good day.